Hello, this is Eric Hadaway of Scenic Gardens. In today's video, I'm just going to go over a brief overview of how I water my plants. As you can see here, I actually have an elm forest, and this is just a actual bonsai water sprayer. A regular fine nozzle spray like that you can get from Lowe's or Home Depot works just as well. No need for an actual bonsai one, just as long as it has a nice fine spray, whatever works. And what I do, I tend to water my plants a lot more than probably most bonsai people. I actually water them almost whenever they just start to get dry, even on the surface. I don't really let them dry out at all. But yeah. What you do is I have here an actual adjustable spray, and I just turn it until it's a gentle spray, and just water the whole pot. And I just water it until it actually drains out of those drainage holes. Make sure it's really good and moist. So today, a lot of my plants are actually wilting. They were not yesterday. As you can see right here, this is actually a Chinese elm right here, and it's in bad shape. They were fine yesterday, though. So that kind of sucks. I don't expect to lose any plants at least, so yeah, just water it. As you can see down here, some of the water's starting to come out. Make sure it's nice and good and soaked. And then here's another one. This is a native elm, native to America. I'm not sure if it's the winged elm or just the regular one. You just water it until it starts flowing out. Water it all the way to the top. Let it drain. You can't really see it too well on the camera. Water it again. Just keep watering until it actually drains out of the drainage holes. You can see it's just barely starting now. Yeah, I have my juniper that worked on. Keep watering. And get this one. That's really all there is to it. You ideally don't want to water your plants before by the time they wilt. You want to water them well before the time they wilt, to be sure. That's why I tend to water my plants as soon as they start getting remotely dry, even if it's just the surface. Watering a little privet here that I collected. Some Japanese maples. Some of them died years ago. I'm probably going to make these into individual plants and use this pot for a forest. It's a nice pot. Get this one really nice and good. This one is like the worst one I've seen out of the ones that are wilting right now. Let it drain. And that's all there really is to it as far as watering. Just make sure they're constantly watered. During the summer, especially during the heat, you want to water at least once a day unless there's been a good rain. Like a really heavy good rain. At least if not, then water that day, just even if it doesn't necessarily need it, because 2 days it can easily go from moist to wilting and nearly dead in the heat, especially here in North Carolina where it gets really hot. So not really much to it. I water my plants a lot, so as you can see. Well, this is a short tutorial on watering plants. Again, this is Eric Hadaway of Scenic Gardens. Bye.